So, should I do more? I can't do that. It's too complicated. It's too complicated. This is Atlanta Access Road. This is Max. We found this case in connection to a single family, a single woman, a high family, and low taste. That shows it. Her grandmother disapproved. They always do. But that didn't stop her. It all comes to no good. Father's family is said to be to blame, and that's important. They were in architecture, which is evident in respect. Anyway, so we go on to the character. When I met him, he was pretty old, but he still had the persistence. He said to me, all ball bearings are alike. They are distinguished by their alikeness. It's hard, even for me, when I'm looking at many ball bearings together, to know whether I recognize their familiarity by some characteristic, like the way light falls on them, or by the fact of their alikeness. I said, may I smoke? He said to me, you can smoke marijuana if you want to. Really, at my age. He said to me, I run the house on the hill. Down below in the valley is my factory. The factory makes ball bearings. Clustered around the factory compound are houses of modest design that I paid to have built. The people who live in them work in my ball bearing factory. I call them my subjects. I said, it's hard to tell, even with the courage of success, whether the form that seizes your imagination in the desire to create something apart from yourself has as its reason to try out some magic, knowing that the magic will work, or to repeat some magic, hoping that the magic will work, or repeat some magic, knowing that the magic will work. In the one, there is insatiable desire for change. In the other, there is insatiable desire for mediocrity. If there is a sublime reason, what could that reason be? He said to me, my subjects are under the law. We are the law. We have the law in common. It's almost the only thing we talk about. The law is the sublime reason. I said, you're kidding. He said to me, no, the ball bearing business has been smooth for me. It was my calling. My ball bearings are patented in my name. They are the best ball bearings in the world. Later, I touched the work, have nothing to do with maintaining life here on earth and cancer. Think about the age of fine touch. It comes and goes. There is a safecrafter who files his skin so that he can feel the tumblers drop. And there is a man who killed Trotsky. Nothing is known about him except for his extraordinary sensitivity and touch. When you look at the work, you can't see the ashes. You can only feel it. And what's more, you can just feel it. And there is something else happening. Mood. You don't do that work in a good mood, if you know what I mean. Exhilarating, maybe. But wild abandon. The mood has been required of you as work. And the power of the indignation is concentrated like the mass of a collapsed star in the making of the edge. He said to me, I have lost all respect for the notion of work. You can argue that it's inevitable, but nothing satisfies the requirement of respect. We talked a little bit more about ball bearings. One of the others said, about every 15 seconds, waiting for the ring. The singer is upstage right. The band, grouped around the organ, is stage left. Downstage, there is dancing. Segue to song, no, never, no. Never again. No, never, no. Never again. Nothing you can ever do will make it all right. No matter how you ask me, no. I'll never give in again. I only had one heart. You broke it in two. And now there's nothing you can ever do. Never again. Never again. Begin, of course, with once upon a time, but more and more now. Finally, that notion is doubtful to be widely held, especially as it is joined among us in our tiny turning circle. And finally, more and more now, there are strange lights in the sky, and the sense of the past. No, I can't do this. It's just too hard. What time is it? Am I supposed to do more? How do you want? Okay. Let me see. I have arranged the country. We are on the train from the Gare to there, going backwards or going forward. I forget. The pressure is enormous, and I forget. They do not speak to each other. Facing each other, they sit near the window, not looking out, not looking in, not looking up, not looking down. Not with the eyes closed, looking straight ahead, both of them, with their eyes open, looking straight ahead. They wear the black glasses, they pull the hat down over the eyes. They're looking straight ahead, with the eyes open, and the black glasses, and the hat pulled down over the black glasses, and over the eyes. They do not speak. You got people saying, oh boy, get them over. I have the tickets on the train going from the Gare to there. I have bought 3 seats, and we are in the seats. And I forget where we are going. In this little room, the pressure is enormous. They are looking straight ahead. They are looking at each other through the black glasses at the black glasses of each other. Or they are looking at the middle. There is enormous sensation of pressure in my mind. They have divided this little room exactly. The plane of the division runs through the exact middle, from the middle of the little door, through the middle of the window, out, infinitely beyond either side, I think like an enormous blade scraping across the middle of France at sometimes 50 kilometers for each hour, scraping in front of itself the intangible debris of generations of misunderstanding. The blade scrapes. I've not passed my time this way before. The scraping of the blade across the middle of France is sometimes 50 kilometers for each hour, scraping in front of itself the intangible debris of generations of misunderstanding, deafens my ears to everything except the beating of my heart. The blade is held erect exactement between the planes of the black glasses and between the arcs or intersection of the planes of the black glasses and the planes of the hat pulled down. The plane is held erect by the enormous pressure in this little room. I think I am too young to understand that the concert has begun. I have the feeling of a mistake. I forgot about the plane between them. I forget about the concert of the people. I just think about the music of the concert. I forget about the people. Mon Dieu. I have the feeling of a mistake. He's on the train with Bud Powell and Thelonious Monk. He's going to a concert in the south of France. He's got these two guys in the train, and they have black glasses and they're looking at each other. In the before time, I think the whole plane between them and their other people came before in the manner of a knife to cut the water and the mountains of the ocean floor east to west. I forget about adventure. I forget about the stories of the music that I hear. I am with too much excitement about the mysteries of the music that I hear. I am with too much excitement about the music of the stories. I forget about the stories of the music. I forget about the knife that cut the waters of the ocean and the mountains of the ocean floor and all the fish and all the things of the ocean floor held erect exactement between the hundreds pairs of eyes. Then I think, without black glasses, but eyes black of themselves in blackness, hard in misunderstanding, and the adventure, I have the feeling of a mistake. This concert that I've made in the middle of France, with him and him, first one and the other play, if I allow myself an idea that cannot be thought in France, that first one and then the other play is in the mind, mon Dieu, one upon the other, or one below the other, is again the possibility, as we say, of the plane. But this time, not as in the after times, in their other people that came after, when the plane was not held between them, but above them holding it in common, up, as they have learned, holding it hundreds of years, or thousands of years, but then held, carving the curve of space, this time carving the curvature of earth, and all of what will be there. I think that this possibility, as we say, is dangerous somewhere over the heads of the audience, and I would be there also. Sometimes there are two things in the mind, or brings to mind time, is time. That's a good one. A thing is a time. Sometimes there are two times in the mind. In France, we speak of before and after. In some other places, it is different. I speak of, for example,